Okay, so as long as everybody can see me, oops, I gotta get that other one set up. All right, so, all right, ready. All right, so we're gonna get started at 7 o'clock. So in about just a few minutes. So once Tim gets on, Geronimo, he is our guest tonight. He will see that I'm on, but he needs to clock in. So we're gonna get started here in a second. Tim, when you get on, you got to send me a invite or let me know that you're on. If you're going there and you're watching tonight, go ahead and give us your name and everything. I'd love to hear from you. Today is November 23rd. Okay. Today is November 23rd, 2020. Sorry, I'm getting everything ready because we only got a few minutes before we start. I'm waiting on. All right, so we're starting at 7 o'clock, everybody. Okay, that one's not supposed to go off like that. Freeze up. Retake. There we go. All right, so we're going to retake that. Let me get the timer. I need the timer. Tim. Yellow. Hey, go on get on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. I don't have a link. I mean, Facebook's a really, really big place.
No, go to my page on Facebook. It should be on my page on Facebook.
You should have said that. You should go on Facebook. I was talking about that.
Go onto the live feed and then announce your name, and I'm going to tap on you to add you as a guest.
Gotcha.
Okay, talk to you in a second.
All right.
Love my friends. Sorry, everybody. We're getting everything handled tonight. Going live here in just a few seconds. Okay. Stop that. All right, so we're... Retake. Why do I feel that's not right? Hold on. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, so we're going to do live. Live. Connecting. And go live. Tim gets on here, we're going to add him there. Alrighty, Instagram. We're good. Okay. Setting the clock. So when Tim gets on here, we're going to have Fireside chat. Alright, got the 15 minutes down. Let's see here. Time on deck. Alright, so we're starting in 3 minutes, everybody. So, Tim, if you see it, let me know when you're on my page. Alright. Yeah, if Tim would get on my page, I'd know it. Alright, everybody, I'm just waiting on our guest. And then we're going to go from there. If not, I'll start without him until he gets on. But he is a guest tonight, so once he's on, we can go from there. Okay? So anyway, I'm Jeffrey Jansen. As we're getting started, as we're waiting on our guest to arrive. Man, it's hot. Sorry. So we got Geronimo Redfeather tonight, a good friend of mine, and he's going to be part of our Fireside on YouTube, or you can go scroll back down into the page. We will be live for 15 minutes. No matter what goes on, we're going to be live for 15 minutes. And, oops, why is my network, there we go. My network was connecting. So, give me a second here, everybody. All right. Are you using your phone, Tim? Is there a place on there where it says I can bring you on? If not, I'll have to do it through the phone, I guess. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Are you using your phone? Okay, give us a second, everybody. There we go. Bring him on camera. There we go. I'm bringing you on camera now. All right, it's adding you now, Tim. Let me know when you see me. Hey, Chief, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
All right. So, everybody, let's go ahead and get this show started. All right, everybody. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. As you know, every day we come with you for a 15-minute fireside chat. When I start this clock, basically the chat's over. What we're going to talk about is things that you can do to improve your lives, things you got to do to know that you matter, that you're important. Maybe you're looking for a job. Maybe you're trying to get ahead in life. Maybe you're trying to do something more with your life. You know, I know there's people that are on rock bottom right now. They don't, for some reason, think there's any hope. I know there's people on top of the world right now that are depressed and they feel it. what I want everybody to know is no matter what, we all come together as a community and we just try to give you little nuggets of information that's going to help you either succeed, do better, maybe something will motivate you, entice you. But most of all, I want each and every one of you to no matter. So tonight's special guest is Geronimo Redfeather. I served with him in the United States Marine Corps. Probably one of my best friends in the whole world. He is 100% Cherokee, correct? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apache too.
And Apache. And you can joke on this page. You guys can say whatever you want. There's no rules to this. It's just basically I'm going to turn the conversation over to Tim and let him tell you things that are going on in life. Tim is a healer. He's a friend. He's a brother. He's somebody that's there for a lot of people. He's very uplifting. I met his beautiful friend the other day. She's an outstanding person. I apologize for not saying her name. I got to remember it again. Nikki. Nikki's a sweetheart. She was extremely nice. She even cleaned up when I spilled water. All right. So let me stop delaying this. Everybody, this is my friend Geronimo Redfeather. Tim, tell people what you think to inspire them or whatever you want to say to them to basically get the word out. Because a lot of people, they may be depressed, down on their luck, and it's on you, bud. And
that's a big subject there. So,
but say whatever you want.
For me, my happiness is finding what brings me joy, finding your purpose in life. I know that's. I'm not even gonna say it's easier than done because I'm not gonna put that language out there. But you got to find what brings you joy. Like for me, my work brings me joy, helping others, ultimately, and being in service of others, and being grateful to be able to do that. I think that's really what it comes down to is gratitude and being grateful.
Well, we'll give them some ideas of things they can do, things they can say, things that can help them with their everyday life.
For me, especially with stress, I think it's all about your thoughts and what your thoughts are manifesting, and what's your attitude in life. And if you're walking around sad and depressed, why are you sad and depressed? What can you do to change it? Really, write it down, write it all out, because your mind that voice in your mind is not your voice. It sounds like you. It's in your head, so you think it must be you, but it's not. It's ego and whatever else. You're thinking a million different thoughts, going a million different directions, and a million different scenarios, and none of them are helpful. If you hired that voice in your head and you're paying them, you would fire them. Because it's not good advice most of the time. It's not. So why are you still listening? Why are you still paying it? You're paying attention. Why are you still paying attention? So I would encourage you to be an observer of that voice. Step back and ask yourself why. And it's all you're not changing anything. You're perfect the way you are. There's no changing. I do medicine work, and the spiritual community there is big on when I first learned, it's you're purging this out of you. You're getting rid of it. It's a bad thing. It's just a bad experience. It's a negative thought. You're purging it out of you and getting rid of you forever. Some magic is working when you're puking, and it is a release and energy wise, and there's different levels of it, but everything that we've been through is part of who we are. Each individual experiences, and that's why we have individual personalities and individual likes and dislikes, but you're never truly getting rid of it. But we're getting to a point where we're conscious of why we're behaving the way we're behaving. For me, I'll give you a quick example. For me, I was a foster home and boys home. One 4th of July, my mom was supposed to pick me up. I don't know how old it was, but a little fella, 4 feet. That's 7, 8, I don't know, little. And I went back and just asked myself why I feel this way, why am I feeling this, why do I do this? And I brought it back to that moment where I waited out there all day and she never kind of picked me up. And what I felt there is unloved, unwilling, oh, mom doesn't love me. I waited here all day, what's wrong with me? My own mom doesn't love me. Something must be wrong with me. I'm unworthy of love. And then also attached nobody's going to make me feel this way again. And that's the meaning I put behind it. And the rest of my life, I went through feeling like I am unworthy of love. Sabotage so many different relationships. Like right when it was going good and I know they love me, I had to prove myself right that I'm not worthy of love. The story I told myself that I'm not worthy of love and nobody will love me and everybody's going to leave me, I did things to make it happen, to prove myself right, to prove the story right that I told myself. And like, what happened that day? What really happened that day when she didn't come pick me up? What happened was she didn't come pick me up. Bottom line, that's the end of the story. She didn't come to pick me up. That's it. All the other meaning behind that is what I gave it. The meaning, the power I gave it. And like, that is kind of a self-defense mechanism as well, because like, I'm a hurt child, and like, at that age, you can't process emotions like that. So, bam, you're that little piece gets detached from you to protect your psyches to make you strong. You know what I mean? Like, great. That served me very well, and it helped me survive. It helped me be a really badass Marine. But then, like, do I need that now? Do I need that scared little kid to protect me from my feelings then? No, I don't. I'm mentally able to process that now. But first, you have to recognize it. Like, if you don't recognize it and you don't write it down, like, how are you ever going to like get to that point? I mean, so you got to face it. You got to really sit down and start writing things out. Like, you know, like for me, it was a big breakup. Like I just had to write down. Like, I've been surrounded by amazingly talented, gorgeous, loyal women. I've never had a bad relationship, and they've always ended up the same. They're all amazing women. So I was like, all right, there's a common denominator here. If everybody's in the room's an asshole, you might be the asshole. You know, and so it has just really come to the terms of that. And like, oh, okay, and like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right to feel. It's all right. You're going to like that's part of the gift and of being here is being able to feel. But feel it. Ask yourself, why is it really your feelings? Is this something you were taught? Is this something you've seen on TV? Is this something your parents taught you? Is it tradition? Is it racism? Is it something you're taught? Are you taught hate? You know, what is it? Is it really truly how you feel in your heart? And if it's not, then just say, all right, well, I recognize where that comes from. I don't choose to be that way. And then replace it with another thought. How you want to be. How you wish to be. How you're going to be. Even change your language. This is how I am going to be. Not how I want to be. Not how maybe someday. How you're going to be. And live in that truth. And you're gonna mess up. You know, we're human. We're gonna be at that spot 10 more times. Listening to the same damn thing. You know, feeling the same stupid feelings and all that. They're not stupid. They're all be honored. Change my language right there. I don't want to think that way. I don't want to get in that train of like, see, like, I'm telling you this, and like, constantly right there, caught myself, change my language because it's habit for me now. You know, not always that way. You know, now I can recognize that thought and behavior and instantly say, no, bam, I'm going to change that language. No, that's not the way I want to think. That's not the way I feel. That's not the way I think. And it wasn't one time, and it still pops back. Bam, pop, habit. Like little monkey mind up there going, you know? So, perfect example. Unscripted, perfect example right there. Like, we're perfect in our imperfection. You know, you got to do that constantly and make a habit of it. And then it gets to where you're constantly catching it, and then it doesn't affect you. It doesn't ruin your day. That guy cutting you off in the morning time, cutting you off, like, and ruining the rest of your day, and you're pissed off all the rest of the day because someone cut you off in the morning, and they got a damn hand up your ass, controlling you like a meat puppet. By their actions, they're controlling you. Controlling your emotions, how you act, how you feel, everything by somebody else's actions. Like, damn, I mean, that out of control feeling there. I mean, that must be complete helplessness, just like someone just controlling you by a word. You know?
Did you ever feel like in your life that you pretty much did you ever like for one day realize that I got to forgive myself, otherwise I'm going to keep doing the same things over and over?
Absolutely, that's what I teach. Like, I do all this shamanism, like, and like I have I used to have a very negative connotation of shaman because I've met people and like they're showmen, like, but like it's a word. It's a common word to people know what I do. It's like, all right, well, I ain't gonna live in a way that word is representation of me. Not, I have aversion to it. Like, why? Because it's negative to other people. So like, no, okay, well, I'm gonna live my life as a shaman, how people see a shaman, and that's gonna how they're gonna see a shaman. We're gonna change it up. But like, yeah, it just comes down to loving yourself. That's what I show people, how to love yourself. And, that's what it all comes down to, really, is just loving yourself and forgiving yourself, not being so hard on yourself.
Yeah, but a lot of people will say, I can't do that. How do I do that? How do I forgive myself?
Yeah,
It's my fault that I'm in this situation in the first place.
A lot of people say, I can't do it. They're already setting themselves up. I can't do it. Well, you're damn right. You never will be able to because you're telling yourself you can't. Like, you tell a child that they're stupid all their damn life or for a period of time, that child's going to believe they're stupid. They'd be the smartest young. I ain't never met a stupid child. But I mean, but like, they're going to believe that because that's what they're being told. And you're doing the same thing to yourself. I can't do that. That's too hard. Well, you're right. You never will. You're exactly right. Good job. You're right. Good job. You're proving yourself right. You never will be able to do it saying that shit. Change your language. Change your thoughts. Your thoughts have power.
So what are two of the biggest things that got you to pull your head out of your ass? Because like for me would be
the biggest thing was after I got in the Marine Corps. Like I was me in the Marine Corps. Like Marines are badasses and that. But like like
I served the every day of my life. I know.
Marines, even in the Marine Corps, they did not talk to me in a disrespectful manner. I don't give a fuck what rank you were. You did not talk to me out the way. You talked to me with the utmost respect and with military bearing.
Except Stuart.
Well, yeah, Stuart, he had a pass because we're buddies, but I didn't want to have to mess him up. I love you, Staff Sergeant Stuart.
And he's bigger than
pass.
Gotta have a little fun.
Yeah, I would have probably had to stab him. I had a tomahawk, that big son of a bitch. But yeah, but we had a mutual respect. He wasn't coming out of a place for disrespect. He was coming out of a place of really in my best interest at heart, and I knew that. You know what I mean? So like, it was still a place of respect. But like the other ones, like he didn't talk to me any kind of way, even in the Marine Corps. So like my biggest thing was just living in that pain and like just fucking other support and like people pulling me out and like doing ayahuasca, peyote, and really sitting with it and really just like shit, man. When I first started this thing, I was curled up in a ball and reciting the Lord's Prayer, just like feeling all the feelings and like uncovering. It's like a layer of an onion. Like once you get that done, then there's something else, and then something else, and just layers and layers of shit that we've stacked upon ourselves. And it doesn't get any better. Like, no, you're just adding more to it, and then like reinforcing that same behavior, and then that behavior causes another something to happen, and then like just keeps on stacking and compounding, and then sooner or later you gotta change your mindset.
So if you walked up to somebody today and you knew that they're one of the strongest people you know, but they're fighting maybe a terminal disease, maybe they're fighting depression because they're losing their kids or something else, they're standing on a ledge, like a metaphoric ledge.
Yeah.
Just what would you tell them? Just like I said, you got one chance to tell them something. What would you tell them?
That's what I did. Within a heartbeat, I shot down is I love you and I'm here for you. You're not alone. You're not alone. I love you and I'm here for you. But then, like, that's such an irrational place. Like, I encourage you to whoever, if you want to look at something, look at my live post from like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what it's even labeled as, but like I was in a really dark place, and you just got to sit through it. Like I help a lot of people. I sit with a lot of people. But and even that, like I'm going through some stuff, and like got people who love me and support me all the way around. And I know that they're there with me. But it's an illogical place, and then you just got to sit with it, work through it, and then find your tribe, find people that are good people, and surround yourself by people that are better than you. Surround yourself by people that are smarter than you. that are more, I hate to use a judgment system, but
Right.
more, spiritually or whatever it is. Find that tribe, find people you love. Like, Jeff calls me tomorrow, I'll be there if I can. You know what I mean? Like, I know that, and it's vice versa. That's just finding your tribe, finding good people.
Right.
And that comes with the mindset. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a shitty place all the time, you're going to attract shittiness. You know? Let's get out of that mindset. I'm like, I do. I tell people I love them all the time. I go up to random damn people and give them hugs.
Oh, I know you do, buddy. I know you do.
Like, I don't care, dude. Like, it's who I am. I'm standing in my truth. And
Oh,
that's my truth. And no one's going to tell me no damn different. I don't wear no fucking mask no more. And nobody said a damn word to me. And they're not going to, because it's not my truth. It's not my truth, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
We want to change you. We love you too much.
You know what I mean? It's my truth. You can't tell me what my truth is or isn't.
Tim?
Like, and that goes in life, and that goes along with now my purpose, and now I'm walking my path. I'm in my flow.
Right.
I'm not lying and going against things, So
I really appreciate you taking the time to come on tonight, Tim. I really appreciate you. For everybody out there, this is my good friend, Geronimo Redfeather. Like I said, find him on Facebook if you can. He'll talk with you. He's a great guy.
Yeah, check out my website, Deep Seed Awakening, for nonprofit. Good things coming there, working with veterans and everybody else. And all I gotta say is I love y'all. You're not alone.
Type that in the comments. Type the Deep Seed Awakening in the comments.
Else. Make the ripple. Be the change. It sounds cliche, but it's really simple. It's just love. It's as simple as that.
And as we tell you every night on here, each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you makes a difference. It's up to you to make your own destiny. Don't let somebody else judge you for who you are. Don't let somebody else tell you, go where you're celebrated, avoid where you're tolerated, and just know that you matter. That's all that matters, okay? There's stuff out there where you can get jobs. There's people you can talk to get money for new homes or whatever you got to do. You just can't give up and stop, otherwise you'll never find it. Giving up, we don't do. We just had to move on one step at a time. All right, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. We appreciate y'all, and I look forward to hearing you. Yeah.
You motivate the hell out of me, man. I appreciate you, brother. I love you.
I appreciate you too, Tim. Love you to death. Make sure to tell Nikki I said hi.
I will, man.
And have fun in that Winnebago. Everybody else, thank you all for joining us tonight. You can find us on Facebook or go to jeffjansen.live on YouTube, and I will talk with everybody soon. Bye now.